I also saw another film at the cinema this week, which Amanda briefly mentioned earlier, Manchester by the Sea.
Yes, I really
It's
loved
alright.
that movie.
Yeah, I liked it. It was good, but like, okay, so I thought Casey Affleck was amazing in it, and like I get why he's getting all of the kind of acclaim he's getting for his acting, because I've loved Casey Affleck since he played, I believe the character was titled Young Kid in Kevin Smith's Chasing Amy, and it's been kind of fun just watching his career progress throughout the years.
Yeah, have you ever seen Drowning Mona?
I have not.
That's one with him, Danny DeVito, Nev Campbell, Bette Midler, but it's an indie film, but I love it, and that's the first time I saw him and fell in love with Casey Affleck.
I would definitely need to check that out, because he's just so good. Like, last year, there was a week where we had 2 films come out, 999, and I think it's called something like The Finest Hours, something along those lines.
Is that the Coast Guard movie? Mm-hmm.
And they both had Casey Affleck in it, and at the time I remember sort of saying it's so nice seeing Casey Affleck this much in the cinema, but both of those were kind of like minor side roles, so it's so good that he gets to kind of really dig into this character in Manchester by the Sea and just does it so good. I was expecting the film to really impact me emotionally before I went to see it, and was surprised that it didn't hit me harder, and I don't really know why that is.
It's because you're a robot, Liam.
Yeah, possibly. To kind of talk about the plot without going into spoilers, it's basically a kind of, you know, something bad has happened, and the way the narrative is presented, you kind of flash back and forward, and you see this like happier time, and then you see the current day, and you know something has happened to change all that, but you're never quite sure what until probably about the midway point of the film. And I feel like when you find out what that thing is, it's meant to be like really soul destroying, and it didn't have that weight to it for me. But it's still, you know, is a good film. It's worth seeing. I just don't know if I'd say it's worth like a cinema trip to see it.
Interesting.
Also, I was bothered a little bit. Like, I like Michelle Williams. I'm a big fan of Dawson's Creek, so she's like my home girl. But I felt like she was struggling with the accent a bit.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, she's not in the film a ton.
No.
But has a very emotional impact in the parts where she is in the film. I think she's going to get an Oscar nomination. She's not going to win because that'll be Viola Davis, but I have seen her in other roles that I liked her more in. Yeah,
was she in, is it called Blue Valentine?
Yes. I have not watched that yet.
Yeah, that's another Ryan Gosling film, and she's very good in that with him. Mm-hmm. But I sometimes get her a little bit mixed up with Carey Mulligan, especially from that era, because like Carey Mulligan in Drive, I get confused with Michelle Williams from like Blue Valentine.
Yeah.
You know when people like hear scientists and engineers talking and they say stuff and you don't really know what they're saying? I'm experiencing that right now. I don't know any of these actors.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you're not good with actor names, are you?
No, I'm terrible. What do I know? I know who Casey Affleck is.
Yep, well done.
That was as far as I got.
Michelle Williams. Did you ever see Brokeback Mountain?
No.
No. Well, because she was in that with Heath Ledger, and she was romantically involved with him for a while. They had a daughter together.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you ever watch Dawson's Creek?
No.
Shutter Island?
Oh, I saw Shutter Island.
She's in that, mate.
She's
cool.
The wife.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Which is interesting because she's got a Boston accent in that movie too.
I tried to watch it, and I got 10 minutes into it, fell asleep, and then woke up to see like the big twist revealed, and just haven't bothered watching it since. Yeah,
it's really annoying. I love that movie.
Yeah, I think it's really good. I went back and rewatched Shutter Island. You should definitely try it again, Liam, because even knowing the twist is still... Because the twist...
I was trying to give it long enough that I'd forgotten the twist, and I think I have now.
Okay.
So yeah, I should give it another go.
The whole film, even when you know the twist, do you really know the twist? It's like the whole film is like that.
Okay. Oh, she's also in Halloween H2O.
Haven't seen that one.
Well, you're missing out, mate. Yeah, so Manchester by the Sea, for me, would have been like 3.5 out of 5. But Amanda, if you kind of want to weigh in and give like an alternative opinion, feel free.
I really, really liked Manchester by the Sea. I I know, Liam, you and I kind of chatted back and forth a little bit about it on Twitter, but it completely devastated me. Like, I cried for most of the movie. But I liked that there were some spots of humor. So there was some levity here or there. And it's part of one of the things that I like in like Hitchcock films and how it can be this tension, but then every now and then there's just this little like moment of levity to break that. Spotlight did that last year as well. And because of like some personal things in my life, the movie really, really hit me like a gut punch. And to me, it's one of the best films from 2016 that I saw, even though I saw it in 2017. But I think I would give it a 5 out of 5.
Oh, wow. So that ranks higher than La La Land for you.
Yeah. Out of like the three big, I don't know, I think the three big movies that are getting a lot of talk around award season, La La Land, Moonlight, and Manchester by the Sea, they're all like really, really close for me. But Manchester by the Sea is just slightly above the other two. I mean, very slightly. I loved La La Land, loved Moonlight, but I really, really, there was just something that I personally identified with in Manchester by the Sea.
Okay, one thing I would like to say about Manchester by the Sea is I didn't know Carl Chandler was in it. I fucking love that guy. He just steals every scene he's in. Yeah.
Oh, and Lucas Hedges, the one who plays Casey Affleck's nephew, he is really good in the film. And is just a bizarre teenager to me because I was so not cool in high school and I don't understand the concept of like having two girlfriends, which is not a spoiler because that's in the trailer, but like...
Yeah, well, the thing about him is I kind of found him like, I don't know if I was supposed to, I feel like I was, but I found him a little bit annoying in that way that like teenagers kind of inevitably are, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
But he was just very much like, I don't know, I don't want to say too much because it's going to make me sound really insensitive considering what he goes through. But like, I just found it really like self-centered.
Oh yeah, well that's, I guess to me what also felt true is when my brother was that age, we had a death in the family, and I can remember he was just like one time like, you should buy me cigarettes. It was like, wait, I thought we were just discussing the death of our grandmother. He's like, yeah, but I need cigarettes. Like,
oh, okay.
So like watching Lucas Hedges' performance, I was like, oh yeah, this is how teenagers act when they're grieving.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Jack, has hearing these two opinions made you want to see it?
Well, I'm scared that if I go and see it, I'll cry.
You will.
You probably will.
Yeah, I get emotional at films. And I also don't know if I know anyone that will want to go and see it with me. So I might wait for it to come out on DVD, but I will give it a watch.